Hello, my Cancers. Thank you for joining me on the channel. This is going to be a general reading for the week of March 14th through March 20th, 2021. A general reading. If you're returning to the channel or you want to support and you're new, if you can like this video and or subscribe, we'd greatly appreciate it. If you find that the video does not resonate with you, don't try to force the message, but you can also check on your moon and rising signs and see if there may be a message there. So with that being said, Cancers, let's go ahead and get into your reading and see, move this out the way, and see what energies may be affecting you this week. Okay, Cancers. Okay, so the energies I'm picking up for my Cancers for this week, the 14th through the 20th of March, it feels like in this week, Cancers, that some of you are going to be putting an end to things. And that's only to get to the something new that you're wanting to get at. So it's the ending of something just so that something new can be possible to come in for you this week's Cancers. I also feel like there's a need of self-care. I feel like some of you guys have been going in internally to search for some answers or some guidance on how you want to lead in this week. In regards to the decisions that you have to make for the planning of your futures, because I really feel like that this week is more of self-reflection on what you do want to do for your future and how you can get to these points, Cancer, of successfully completing things and being satisfying for what you've done. I see a lot of my Cancers or some hard workers here. So you put a lot of yourself into what you do. You may do so much so that you put so much into your work, you put so much into other people, but you don't put so much into yourself. And so this is where this self-care is coming in for you this week, Cancers. I also see that you may be in a point where in your planning for your future, there's something that you're going to have to choose from, or there's something that you're going to have to decide before you're able to move on, because you want to be the master of your destiny. You want to you want things to go according to how you're planning it. So let's just pull some clarifying cards to see what else you're looking into this week, Cancer. But for me, I really feel like this is a self-reflection week and planning on what moves you're going to make for your future. Ooh. Okay, Cancers. I also feel like the energy surrounding this week would be more again, where you want to be in the future, how you want to look in the future, um, how stable you want to be, the material things that you want to gain, and how you're going to get there. Without your self-care and without you taking care of yourself, Cancer, I do feel like that you may miss out on these opportunities to help you go forward in your quest to reaching the stability that you want in the future, um, and how you're going to access the resources, the things, the people that you need to get you there. I also feel like within this week you may be letting go of things that doesn't serve you. So there may be some things that you're leaving behind just because it doesn't fit into your plan for the future. I feel like your future goals are more of financial goals in wanting that abundance and finances and things of that nature. So that's where your focus is this week looking forward. Is how you get your money up, how you make more money accessible, how do you hold on to what you have, and if you don't have the ability to save, how can you get more so you can have the ability to save for the things that you want to do in the future. um I also feel like in your self-reflection mode, or from going within, is just to take a look at the things that you have already sown, the seeds that you have planted, and you're ready for things to start, coming into fruition, manifesting, materializing into these things that you want, to these goals you want to accomplish. um, I really feel like you've been patient. You've been in this mode for the long run just because you want to see how it's going to play out to benefit you financially. But it's just still more work to do. Okay. There also may be a Capricorn who's around you, or someone who has Capricorn in their chart around you, that may have caused some blockages for you getting to where you want to be. And that's the decisions that you're going to have to make, whether this person is going to be a part of your future or not. And if they're causing any hindrances to you moving forward, then the decision is, if this is not healthy, am I going to continue on this way? Am I going to continue on this path? Because this person and how they may be blocking you from the things that you're trying to acquire for your future is just by the things that they are saying. It may not even be so much so things that they're doing, but verbally, how they may not be supporting you is the reason why you don't know if this person can be a part of your future, Cancer. And this is not for every Cancer out there. This is just for those who this resonates with. But I really feel like you're just trying to get together in this week how it is you want to progress forward. Okay? Just a lot of self-reflection at this moment. So I'm going to pull an oracle card here in reference to your situation as well, Cancer. And I know money hasn't been accessible to a lot of people due to the situation in the world right now. It's just, people are losing jobs. Things are not as easily attainable as they used to be as far as getting new jobs and getting back up on your feet, getting caught up, and getting back on track. So a lot of things come to play when you're reflecting like this. And it's not just the Cancers. I mean, it's like the whole world. So a lot of people have to take a step back and kind of like regroup to see what things are actually possible for them to do. So I just really think that this part of your planning and kind of reflecting first and, trying to figure out how you want to move going forward is, really pertinent to what you're trying to do. So the card that I pulled was the Divine Source. And what this is just letting you know, it says, help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. So I just really believe that this is just reiterating on the fact of, what you going within, keep your faith. You are planning, so stick with your plans. And you just want to know that the universe or that God is hearing you and that you're going to get the help you need when you need it so that you can move forward and that you get a little bit more insight on how to move forward. And I really feel like that this is what's on a lot of the Cancer's mind for this week coming up, or within this week if you're watching the video within the week. It's just that you don't want to lose your faith going forward because that may be the one thing that keeps you going. Okay, Cancer? So this week, I really believe it's reflection time and planning time because you do have a goal of getting more, of wanting more in abundance of whatever it is that you want to go after. So just keep your faith and keep moving forward because you can get anything that you want. You just have to work hard or harder for it. Okay? So until next time, next week, Cancer,